Hello. We continue, I guess. But yeah, essentially we are almost at the end of the game. I guess I'm gonna finish almost every boss besides the last one, then we're gonna do DLC, and then we're gonna do the final boss. Hey, 200 self-damage gamer, nice. Aha. Wow. Ooh. Sticks were made. The thing is like about Lords of the Fallen that when you're locked on the enemy, you're essentially doing the roll only in one of like 4 directions. Kinda like in Dark Souls 1. I wanted to do the roll diagonally, but instead I did it ultimately in the wrong direction, yeah? Hey. Oh. Hello. All right. That's problematic. Like, punishment is kinda shit, to be honest, and it was just a waste of points. It was legitimately just a waste of points. Shelter is so much better. Eternal Legend. I think like Eternal Legend set is the best death set in the whole game. Something like that.
Hadir knows what is good for us. He may send Rolgar. Obey them. He may send lords. Listen to them. Be grateful for their guidance. They know. You do not.
I think we're supposed to start using the energy shards. It's gonna like regenerate our stamina way faster. Spine Slasher. Ah, okay. Spine Slasher is essentially a weapon that doesn't have the scaling. It is insanely good weapon for SL1 runs. Essentially the best weapon that you can have for SL1 runs. Good shit. It's looking like, I love how well designed weapons are in this game. They are just looking fantastic. Do I RNG on the big rune? Let's do it. Flawless magic. Oh well. But RNG, I would say.
A deer will save you. Listen, learn, pray. A deer will hear. A deer will help. You are safe with him.
Yeah, these magical bastards are essentially the worst enemies in the whole game. They have like a ranged type of the damage attacks. I mean, just ranged attacks. This shield that I have right now, like, it bounces off the damage. This is lifesteal that they do right now. And on the top of that, they are exploding. They have infinite poise. Absolutely OP type of shit. Alright. Problem. We are going to face ghosts. Ah, wait, the heirloom has every type of damage in there. It is okay, so the ghost's actually gonna die to this weapon quite easily. Thor, Great Hammer. So, we just got like a Thor. It's a huge fucking Great Hammer that can destroy... I think it is that one. I think it can destroy like the certain statues that then like you can get like a good armors from. Ooh. Okay, this shortcut leads here. This thing we can open. We are not going out of the spot though. Firstly, you have to jump over. Oh shit! Okay. It didn't work exactly like I wanted. Hello. Okay. Come on, gamer. To the dash attack. Nice. Right. Ah, interesting. Well, we cannot actually get through there. We got reminder. What is reminder? Reminder. Ah, small axe like this. Nice self-damage, gamer. Okay, that's a shortcut. Alright. It's our time to get on the other side. Accidentally drunk.
Clearly, the runes are like ghosts that travel between the dimensions. And they form links between them and transport powers from one dimension to another. A rune can bestow incredible power on the simplest of objects.
Like, playing with Shelter as a main spell, it's so fucking comfy. Just by sheer fact, like, you kind of, you know, do not have to heal on your own. So yeah, like about like, for example, these statues, yeah? You can use Thor. Actually, I'm not sure if I can use it. And yeah, the statue actually gonna get bonked. And we have received the armor piece. That's how it works, like, essentially. I'm gonna mark it as favorite. I fucked up big time. Okay. How do you mark it as favorite? Ah. Okay. Toggle sorting, toggle favorite. Here you go. I need to toggle heirloom as favorite as well. Otherwise it won't make sense. Here you go. Now we're good. I thought, like, to be honest, I don't know why am I doing this. It's not really needed if I think about it. Because, like, we don't need that, like, armor set. Last traitor. It is medium armor. It has insane defenses though. Huh. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna... Let me check the wiki. Maybe the last traitor is actually, like, even better set. Lords of the Fallen. Last traitor armor set. Okay. Spell damage is increased by 30%, so that means, like, we don't really going to use this set. Unless, like, I will say that armors and weapons look cooler compared to souls. Dude, they are looking fantastic. Like, actually, let me get on my
So close. I need to decipher this. In the meantime, why don't you find out what that large gate is about? The answer must be somewhere in this tower.
I'm gonna do it one thing real quick. Let me jump on the closest, well, quote unquote, bonfire. And this guy. Okay, that's what I need. Such. All right, let me show something. SK. Let me save here. I'm gonna jump on the my like, you cannot have I mean, like, You cannot go any further in the game than this. I'm pretty sure I don't have everything on this save file. This is my glass cannon one-shotting build. And ultimately, I have like many different stuff in there. And like really the art style of this game is just fucking great. This weapon over there that I have, it is essentially, well, you could say the best weapon in the game, statistically wise. It is looking gorgeous. I really like that one. That thing that I have on the back, so it's a buckler shield. It's essentially a shield for the agility builds. How cool is that? We have a Poland shield. Like, these shields are just looking fantastic. I really like how they look like. Polearm. Isn't that looking pretty? Ah, the weird ones. Yeah, like I really like in Dark Souls 2, I really like the infected shields, you know. Last Will, another pretty great sword with weird as fucking handle. I mean guard. Reminder is just a small axe, but also looking very nice. Ceremonial one. That one has some looks over there, isn't it? I wonder why I was playing symmetry armor though. I don't remember. Well, no matter. It's Justice Sword. Very pretty. Burden, the polearm. Just looking good. Just really looking good. I'm like a simple mace. I mean simple. Simple in comparison, yeah? Breaker. Under Greatsword. I'm showing off the fucking heavy weapons. I didn't get much, but like even like short swords, which is your like dual wielding in this game essentially. Very nice looking. Weapon healed. I don't exactly remember what is that for, but yeah, can play with weapon healed, I guess. It just looks nice. Alright. Let me equip my shit again, and we are going back to continue with the playthrough. Oops. Okay, that sucks. I guess I didn't save on the bonfire. I'm not supposed to respawn here.
I'm so close. I need to decipher this. In the meantime, why don't you find out what that large...
I'm keep on using the wrong spell. Ah, the captions on the bottom actually froze. Oh well. What the fuck? The game auto-aimed on the guy. Oh well. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It reminds you more of the Dragon's Dogma than Souls? Why? I mean, like, I can tell you from my... When Dragon's Dogma was released. But like, I can tell you, like, because I have, like, kind of personal experience with the guy that was the lead developer for this game. And this is 100% Soulslike. Before even, like, the Soulslike was actually a commonly used term. The weight of the combat, camera, and look. Well, I don't know about like the actual coders of the game, which is the studio called Deck 13, but the design idea is solely focused on basically making it feel like Souls, or making its own Souls. Because yeah, the main guy behind the project, which is a guy's name is Tomasz Gob, is a huge sucker for the Souls games. he was like previously leading the development of Witcher 2, and well, Witcher 2 clearly like takes from Souls games as well. Yeah, Mordex. Hello. Words of the Fallen, weapon healed. Okay. Seems like the hilt is for the stab weapon, so we are not really interested for this playthrough. Can I jump from that high? But like, about that what you're saying, SK, is it like Dragon's Dogma more like ability based? That if you use the heavy weapons, I see. There is one more bitch in there. Or is it? Apparently not. Interesting. The favorites actually fell off. Like my heirloom is not marked as favorite anymore. Weird. And so is for Thor. Actually, I'm not sure why I'm getting these armor sets. Armor parts, that is. We really don't need it. Maybe that you don't remember the game well. It was a few years for me as well. But yeah, I would never, on my own, I would never do the connection between these games. Not here. Maybe? Like, hey, there is a reason to play Dragon's Dogma again, I guess. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, SK.
Stop.
And that's how we are losing the only chick in the whole game. Yoinked. Saj. Wait, what happened? Okay, so... She just disappeared? Yeah. Alright, so the... I'm gonna do the too long don't read of the side quest of hers for you. She is in this place, in this whole location that we are in, for the sole purpose to find her ancestors, and apparently, like, as she was studying, like, the manuscripts, like, and overall, like, essentially the elder knowledge of this whole location, and turns out that she might be connected somehow to the lords, which, like, this huge monster was actually the lord, and essentially, the Lord just teleported her away, himself and her away to, like, a Lord's realm or something like that. So that's about it, essentially. As a player, you have a choice. You might either, like, help her reunite with her ancestors in the realm of lords, or you can kill the lord and leave her upset. That's essentially your choice. Yeah, pretty much. Debated. We need to restart game because that buzzing sound is the sound of my shield, but it plays all the time, and it shouldn't. Right now I don't have shield on myself, and the buzzing sound, like, still plays on. So yeah, we're gonna restart the game to get rid of that. Hammer fly. That's a fave weapon. Good old audio bugs? Yeah, pretty much. So, the thing is, we can make this weapon very powerful. Probably. If you're gonna put the luck gem on it. The flawless one. We're gonna try. But yeah, for now we're gonna keep on using heirloom. I guess we're just gonna run through them. But there's gonna be one more trap, I think, in this realm. Here, like when we're gonna be opening the thingies. When we're gonna open the third one, like the monster's gonna attack us, yeah? Yeah. Oh well, unlucky. I truly love the hitboxes in this game. Not sure if you have noticed how you can like literally like walk like under his hand. It is so good. And now we can charge. Oh well. Well, timing wasn't that good at the end of the day. Quite tanky you are. Well, you was. I don't, to be honest, I don't recall if like you can get anything from this. Like it is perhaps some sort of the puzzle that if you're gonna collect if you're gonna open the chests in the correct order, then perhaps maybe you're gonna get some sort of the reward. I don't remember. It might be the case. Like this game is full of small puzzles. That's for sure. There's guy's thingy. We take his cart. And now we're killing the guy. Let's go. $100 self-damage, gamer. It's actually more than I would ever do with the swing to you. have been already. Yeah, I guess considering the fact I didn't really get like other sort of the good rewards, I might have done something wrongly. Probably could have played it more optimally and like get the better rewards overall. Although we got like the sword tribute. What is that sword even about? Steel sword, by the way. PogChamp. I bet this like some sort of the basic shit. Very similar to the Justice sword that I have been showing before. Alright, let's go back. I'm gonna save. We are going to fight the final boss. Kind of. I mean, not the final boss, but the final boss of the area. So after that, we're gonna have another boss fight straight after. And then we're gonna do DLC. Where is the boss? Soon. I just have to restart the game because yeah, the buzzing sound. We have to get rid of it. Now. Checkpoint achieved or activated. By the way, SK, I have seen you mulled it a little bit in the conversation with birds. Was fun reading, not gonna lie. Fuck. Wrong spell. I like I would say like this statement like birds comes from like a technically like a good approach, but only for her own business. I mean, that's what she thinks. And the fucking sound bug happened again. Well, I guess we are playing with the sound bug. Let's just finish the game as soon as possible and that's it. gonna like... I don't know, maybe I supposed to... But if you are... Oh, it's not the shield itself that... when I said shield, I meant this spell, this aura that is around me. Because like this aura is gone and the sound still exists. What does this spell do? Many things. It is like tank spell essentially. Look at the bottom left corner. My HP is like increasing. Like it's basically I have like a I have like free healing. My defenses goes up. And on top of that, like when someone hits me, part of the damage bounces on the enemy. Like this spell is essentially, well, it is the main spell for us for this particular playthrough. The whole idea of playing through the game is focused on using this spell right now. So we cannot, for example, just not use it. Like this build is like trash can without the spell. Ultra buff, yeah. Very powerful. You can literally just like chill. Receive damage and we're gonna be like a healing of it. Alright. What I would like to find first, though, is anvil. Because I kinda... Okay, speaking of the devil, let's go.
Greeting.
So, this. I'm gonna take a flawless rune. I'm gonna put it on the fly hammer and see how much damage we're gonna receive out of it. Plus 4% of scaling, 143 overall damage. So right now this weapon is actually more powerful than Heirloom for us. The difference is that like a Heirloom deals like a magic, fire and lightning damage, whereas fly deals only physical and magic. So it depends on the enemy's defenses, but overall we're supposed to probably hit like 4 more. The numbers should be higher against, especially against this boss.
Wisdom is eternal. The mind of man is limited, as is their time. This is how it is supposed to be. This is Adir's plan. He built the society. He is
Mighty Antanas, there must be something that has been keeping people from finding a way inside the hand of fallen Adir for so long. All the tales of people who have been in this chamber have something in common. They were shocked by something.
The bridge behind us like went up basically. Oh my god, he's doing so much self-damage. Okay, you know what? We're killing the guy. Oh no, bad. Okay. Killing the guy with his self with the bones damage. Let's do it. Hit me. 200, 225. Hey. Hey. Oh, 72, not that much. Okay, so what happened over there right now? It's like very interesting mechanic. So the guy essentially flashbangs you if your character gonna be turned into him, and then like this lightning would hit me straight into the face when I couldn't fucking move myself because I would get stunned. And happens again. So I'm turning back, and now like I have to run on the side. Actually, I can. Okay, like it doesn't apply the self damage on the guy. Can you assist cancel in this game? Why would you? And there is no similar. Unless you mean like. That I am starting drinking and I'm rolling away, then yeah, you can. Okay, he's doing the same shit again. You can cancel like pretty much everything in this game. In the meaning of like fainting and so on. Oh lol. We're gonna kill the guy with the self damage. But like, we have to wait for mana. Like when you get in like a hit in the backs, when you have your shield on your backs, you're gonna be hitting the shield. By the way, it is literally the mechanic that you can utilize. You can turn back to your enemy that is like, for example, doesn't have much of the balance. They're gonna jump at you. They're gonna hit you in the back. In fact, in your shield, they're gonna bounce off your backs. You can turn back and hit them. What? Yeah. Like, this game has so many like a cool mechanics. Lightning we have received. I wonder like shield on the back is actually doing something? Yeah, it does. Like, this game is just fantastic. I'm like, I tell you, like, the mechanic, from the mechanical point of view, This game is so much deeper than any other Souls games or like Soulslikes. Alright, long talk awaits.
Open your eye. Miss Harkin, you came here to die at the hands of a god. Why fight me? There is much I can teach you. I can show you eternity.
Thanks a lot for the follow. We are at last found the god that we're supposed to kill, ultimately. Who is this guy? So, we essentially got the task to kill the god at hand of the person that imprisoned us. For our potential freedom, we have to do the task for him, which is slaying this guy. That's an idea, but plot twist incoming.
Your first battle was an initiation. The first lord I sent upon you was not expecting you to be his match.
Yep. I'm gonna actually decrease the effects. First Warden, it is like our first boss. We killed him in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Thanks a lot, Scar.
Where are you? Show yourself.
Later, you faced this one on the battlefield.
Killed with pain, by the way.
You fight the Rogar because you perceive them to be your enemy. You fail to see their true nature, their true purpose, their true magnificence.
I didn't come here to talk.
You also defeated this lord and his minions. Look upon yourself, Harkin. You are an outcast, a pariah. You've been imprisoned, branded, forgotten. You are more like the Rogar than you would admit. I feel your anger. You lashed out, you brutalized and slaughtered. You are Rogar. You have no place in this world.
Face me.
You have done battle with every creature that crossed your path. You even slayed the last lord, leading the offensive on your citadel.
Champion. Killed with Heirloom.
The Rogar are no monsters. They are man's creation, the sons of men. They are born out of your anger, your fear, your shame. These are not demons, Harkin. They are mirrors. Reflecting mankind back to itself.
You lie.
You have fended off all the Lord's attacks. Most impressive. Antanas says he will remove evil from humanity. These are the words of a child. How do you separate day from night? Or life from death? Good cannot exist without evil.
You twist words to mean what you want them to mean.
And then you brought the battle to my door when you defeated my guardian. Your savagery feeds this war.
Actually, like, I legitimately died on this boss, and I didn't mean to. I feels bad, man.
Antanas has destroyed universal balance, and so he has created chaos. By trying to put an end to what he calls evil, he has brought the Rogar forth. Don't you see? With every battle, the Rogar becomes stronger. This war will lead only to your own death and destruction. I wonder if that's not what you truly desire.
TFW main protag is the Doomer.
Interfered in a realm he can't possibly understand. And he will destroy you all if he is not stopped.
I'll never surrender.
Your true enemy is Antanas. He fears what he does not understand, what he cannot control.
Very long scar. Killed with fly, PogChamp.
He looks at men like you with all of your passions and
It's
fears,
going to
hopes and dreams,
finish soon.
and sees you as flawed and broken, sinners in need of salvation. He is full of hatred when he should be full of love. He believes he can rule with godlike power, but he is as flawed as any mortal. Why do you serve a man that hates you? A man that would see you rot in a dungeon for all of your days. The world is in flames, Harken. Antanas cannot save it. No man can. Only a god can. Antanas' pride and destructive nature has brought me forth back into the world. You need me, Harken. All of humanity needs me now. Let me help you. Look at Antanas. See him for what he is. Don't let him destroy you. You drew power from your enemies. You drank it. You are like them now. I will show you a way out. I will give you a gift, and with this gift, you can give me the soul of Antanas. With this gift, you can restore balance and peace. The choice is yours, Harken.
Rune of Hander, or other. But like, to be honest, despite like this monologue being like so long and stuff, I think it's very needed. It's like, it is what makes a difference between Lords of the Fallen and, for example, the Souls games. The Souls games, you can beat through the whole game without like understanding what the fuck is going on, the lore side of the game. It is so neglected when it comes to like a presentation of the story. Like, the game just focuses solely on the gameplay. Here, because of this section where you spend legit like a 5 or even more minutes, where someone literally explains you what the fuck is going on, in form of this unskippable dialogue, that you, on top of that, you have to interact with in this or another way. For example, by killing the by killing the dudes. Are you from Poland? Yeah, I'm from Poland. By killing the dudes, or like hitting the dudes, the let's call it spiritual representations of the bosses that you have beaten across the playthrough. I think it's very cool. On top of that, you can see how many attempts you needed to defeat the particular boss, how much time you have spent fighting them, what type of weapon you have used to beat the boss with. I would say that's a cool shit.
Keslo, Is it really you?
Hello, Harkin.
What's the meaning of this? Are you a deer?
No, Harkin. I'm not a god, but I'm not the man you think I am either.
Then tell me who you are.
The universe requires balance. I am the guardian of that balance. I do not serve Antanas or Adir. I am the true judge.
You brought me into this fight to create more violence and chaos. Why?
Your capacity for barbarism is equal to that of the Rogar Lords. Before you, Antanas' army was hopelessly outmatched. The Rogar Lords would have destroyed them with little effort. Then this world would have fallen into utter chaos.
What is this rune Adir gave me?
I never imagined a rune like this could exist. It holds a tremendous power, and only its holder can decide how
To be
use
honest,
it.
this run is not really that powerful. It's like the flawless luck rune is so much better for the weapons, whereas other rune is, I guess, okayish against if you want to upgrade the armor of yours. It's just that it is only good for the physical damage.
Where is Adir? Why didn't he fight?
Thousands of years ago, Adir did come to the battlefield, and that is where we defeated him. He has learned his lesson. There is more than one way to win a war. Adir did not raise his sword against you, but he did offer you a choice.
So I'm to be the pawn of an insane judge descendant, or an insane god? Who am I to believe? A man or a god? That is the riddle.
Who do you believe?
What happens now?
That, Harkin, is up to you. Return to the Citadel, see Antanas, then you will know what to do. This is where we say goodbye, Harkin. I can no longer be your guide. Consider this, Harkin. You have fallen into darkness and despair and risen to redemption. You know that even flawed and broken men and women can redeem themselves. Look inside yourself, Harkin. Ask for guidance there. The balance of the world is in your hands now.
Yep. That's where our talking ends, and we are getting yeeted for more boss killing. PogChamp. So if you're gonna go through this gate, we're gonna end up with another boss fight. And here on the right side, we have a challenge room. Room. For fuck's sake, I cannot speak. We have the challenge room. So we're gonna finish off the challenge room, and after that we're gonna continue with the story. What is Rogar? So Rogar is like the race from different dimension that is in war with the humanity. Kind of in correlation with the other, the god himself, yeah. Okay. Let's go. It's time to do some gaming. Left and right. Whereas the... Okay. You down on the League of Legends? Holy shit, feel sorry for you, gamer. I actually myself have a desire to play some League right now, not gonna lie. It's just that like the League that's tended to something that I am not enjoying that much. I enjoy like a particular character in League though. Fuck, why? I kinda want to play Riven. It's like... it is such a unique champion. That makes the gameplay very interesting in my opinion. So these enemies over there have like one way of defeating them. Look, like they are gonna slow walk towards you and they're gonna start rushing at you at some point. If you're gonna wait long enough. The axe movement is like this. From the right side to the left. So you can literally just walk around them. From the right side. And just backstab them. And again. Whoop. Like, you have so many different ways how you can approach the fight in Lords of the Fallen. It is actually amazing. You have to be very careful because this guy has Peacemaker. It is essentially the strongest weapon in the game statistically wise. So when he gonna hit us, we are essentially dead. But we can kill the guy similarly to the axe user, as he is essentially dashing on you. You can use it. Not in this playthrough, not with this build. After I'm gonna finish the game, I'm gonna jump on my 100 level plus build and gonna one-shot the final boss for you. I am using this weapon, and yeah, you can essentially on the highest possible NG one-shot the final boss if you're gonna hit him in the sweet spot and if your build is correct. Like the audio shitting itself, I wonder if I'm not supposed to restart the whole game. I think I should, to be honest. Alright, spell shard. We don't need it anymore. Ceremonial is a great axe, but I don't think that we can use it. I think it's strength based. Because yeah, we kind of... yeah. Strength required 26. Because yeah, we are essentially using the Faith build in this playthrough. And I guess we can use... we can keep on increasing the vitality, or maybe like... Gonna start increasing the endurance. Vitality still is not soft capped. So we keep on going. I guess we're gonna keep on increasing vitality. Why the fuck no? Alright. Let me restart the whole game. But yeah, I might actually do the YouTube video about Lords of the Fallen. Like, why not? I think like Lords of the Fallen is such underappreciated game. It probably would be a good idea to like maybe take like a week off the stream. We can just focus on the video making. I would do the I would do probably a video about Lords of the Fallen and 2 videos about Dark Souls that I had planned before. Alright, let's go. maybe explain about mechanics. Yeah, like
A peculiar
my
Use the... Doing.
my idea would be to make I guess kind of explanation of the game mechanics. So like I always wanted to do a video essay about this game, looking how much unfair judgment this game gets from like different content creators. Usually like based on just complete ignorance of the game mechanics. All right. Gaming time. Like, with physical damage, they do, like, nothing to me. I have the healing from my ring. That heals me every, like, 20 seconds for, like, a small ammo. It isn't much, but, like, it's honest heal. It's indeed honest heal, Kappa. Come on, gamer. Alright, he swaps with the brother. Now we're fighting the red. No, we are fighting both now. But yeah, disabling the game was a good idea. Right now, we do not hear the buzzing sound. This honest streamer using the legend build. Well, I feel no shame. Well, I feel a little bit of shame. With fire, they do a lot of damage to me. So I have to be very careful about this one. When they jump off, like they do some damage to me. But like they ending up like doing the self damage for the amount of the damage like they do to me anyway, so literally worth it. But yeah, like killing things with this build is so incredibly slow, but I cannot die. It is like the funniest part. I'm just not receiving enough damage to die, and I have like too much like healing sources and stuff. Self damage, whereas the guy like dealt like 31 damage to me. Beautiful. They both jump down. And now we have the shield again. Okay! That's fucking Omega Lul. So the guy hit me at the last moment of the like full animation cast, and I have received the shield, but I didn't receive the cooldown on the ability, and it didn't take mana whatsoever. Well, that's funny. But yeah, they can actually deal some damage to me with fire. Yeah, I'm literally letting the guy to hit me. Because it's absolutely worth for me. Especially when they hit me with the physical damage. After this boss fight, we are going to have access to even stronger armor set. But I am not sure if the stronger armor set actually has the run slots. If not, then it's not gonna be probably better than what we have currently. We're gonna see. But to be honest, on NG Plus 2, I think like the boss fights would take actually ages on this build. I probably would be ultra tanky, but well, we're gonna see how powerful the another armor set that we are going to get is going to be. Right now I was hitting the shield on the bugs, which mitigated lots of damage. Well, like the funniest thing about the shelter spell that I am using is the fact like you get even more defenses. Like you're getting so much shit. Like it's actually insane. You're getting self-heal. You're getting more defenses. You're getting the damage reflection, which is so fucking much. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna kill the guy with the reflection damage. Because why the fuck not? Bye! Oh, that's lovely. Did you play Code Vein? I'm gonna tell it like that.
Greetings.
Code Vein is my favorite Soulslike after this one. But for different reasons. Yeah, unironically, I love Code Vein. Me too. I think like Code Vein is absolutely fantastic game, but for different reasons than, for example, I like the game for different reasons like than Lords of the Fallen. Code Vein, in my opinion, has great world presented and very good narrative, essentially. the way how you actually like how the story is presented is, in my opinion, very good. That being said, I have big issues with I have big issues with mechanics of Code Vein. You can do a lot of the builds, and it's quite fun to do like a powerful stuff in the game. The issue is though that the game just doesn't feel that good mechanically.
You're a traitor! I'll have your head on a stake for this!
Just nuking bosses with Queenslayer, I was doing the same. But they nerfed Queenslayer to the Oblivion recently. I mean recently. At some point, let's call it that way. The guy literally deals no damage to me with the parry. Oh, mega lul. Bye! Oh, I got hit. I mispositioned. It used to be even better. It used to be far better. I'm kind of like sad that like a Queenslayer got nerfed like
They
this.
did not deserve this. They were given some kind of elixir and it changed them. First they screamed in agony and fell down, motionless. Then they started to grow. One engulfed in fire, second surrounded by lightning. I ran from there. I could not watch.
The monster that we have just killed were monks changed into the monsters. What about Neo? I have problem with Neo. Neo has the way of story presenting that I basically do not really enjoy. Has the world building that I don't enjoy. As you know, it is kind of you are teleporting from the location to location type of stuff, yeah? Everything is one big kill room that you have to clean up to get to the another level. And the game is too easy to make the use of the insanely good system of stances and shit. Something is very off about Neo for me. And whereas like it is game that I really appreciate, like I think like the idea is super good.
God still lives!
I think like the game has just a lot of issues. And because of that, I just do not portray Neo as like great game. It's just like, I guess, okay-ish game that I personally don't like that much to play. And that's a big shame because this, like especially the stance system is just very, very good. I really like the idea. Other Soulslike worth mention. Surge 1. The Surge 1 is Soulslike made by the same coders that participated in the creation of Lords of the Fallen. But for the reasons of storytelling. It has, in my opinion, very good story. The Surge. What else? Hollow Knight, I haven't played, cannot recommend, but I heard it's fantastic. If you are like on the topic of the 2D games that are kind of Soulslikes, then Salt and Sanctuary, in my opinion, very good game. How did I kill them? That's slow-mo. Oh, by the way, I forgot like to show, but like in this game you can, for example, cancel even with block. You see like your attack gonna miss, you click block. And just that, as long as you're in the startup frames, you can cancel the attack. That's how it works here. Fantastic. Well, I really like this system. Considering the fact like enemies like react to your attacks, or at least some of them do, you can literally debate the enemy to doing the action by kind of fainting. Very cool shit. But like, I'm not sure what other, like, I have played a lot of the Souls games in the past, but which one I could like say that I recommend, I'm really not sure. On another build I would be like so fucking dead right there. I mean, like on the other build I would be one-shotting them though. Something for something, I guess. Fuck. Lol. Holy shit! Okay, here we go. Come on, kill yourself, you bitch. Aha. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Aha. Anything more? Yeah, I thought so. Lords. Lord set. It has like, huh? It's very pretty. Lords is reduces energy consumption. Huh. 91 poise it has. Actually, I'm gonna show you. I can hear that I have. Wait. Light armor? No. Heavy armor. We are currently using the Living Legend. Small percentage of extra armor. Poise 27. What? Living Legend has only 27? 160 physical. Okay, you know what? We are swapping. For extra life, it's literally the only wiki. I personally am not a big fan. You're overwhelmed? What? Ah, with the lords I am. I see. I see. You might not be able to actually use it in that case. I suppose to increase my endurance more. Actually, technically, if I would take off my shield. No, it's probably not gonna help much. And I mean, it's for sure not helping much. Let's see how much like a insane amount of the defenses we are going to have with that one. Like, I have decided, guys, like, I think we are not gonna be doing the DLC. Let's just like finish the game. Just like DLC on this build would be very boring, it would be like very slow progressing. Like DLC in this game is essentially a labyrinth that you have to beat by doing lots of puzzles and stuff, and then like the boss fight in there is also the puzzle boss fight. So I guess we're just gonna skip that. The DLC. Puzzle. Okay. Lords. Fullest luck rune. Next one is the final boss, yes. Okay, we got the Dim Hope. We are like, here you go. Look in chat, isn't it? We are so heavy. But I have 165 like armor. That's some insane amount. Oh my god, I'm receiving no damage. What the fuck? Can PvP games be labeled as Soulslike? Why? Oh my god, like the best weapon in the game deals no damage to me. What the fuck am I witnessing? We are ultimate tank. Heh. But when it comes to the PvP games, I don't think like there is much of
The traitor is coming this way. Prepare yourself.
PvP Soulslikes. I don't recall any at least. The cocoon. Strength. Oh well. The shield looks sick. You mean the one that we just picked up or the one that I have on the box? I'm gonna show you the other one if you want. Just let me finish these guys first. Buff, I guess. I mean, I legitimately believe like there is not even one badly looking like a piece of equipment in this game. I am personally really liking. Pretty much anything regarding the art style about this game. Look at that, he backstepped. But essentially this spot is very good for farming. As I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but when you die, on the bottom right corner, for example, there is multiplayer. There is experience, and in the bracket you see the multiplayer. Why they call you a traitor? Because we technically, from the story perspective, we are about to kill Antanas, the guy that we were cooperating with before, yeah? Because right now we're kind of doing the... we kind of changed the side. We wanted to kill Adder, but we ended up not killing Adder. Instead we are going for Antanas. In fact, like, the idea was to just go there and talk with him. But the guy himself had a little bit different plans, apparently. And he ordered...
These things keep coming. We fight back. Too many of them. Sickening to see them move. Their limbs twist and turn in ways they're not supposed to. And their smell. It's like fire, death creeping up your nose. One of the creatures we were fighting spat on us.
Hey.
The saliva hit my eye.
He's fucking rolling.
It burns deeper into me.
I wanted to shield bash the guy, but he was kept on iframing my fucking shield bashes. But yeah, I used to spend like hours farming these locations. Like, essentially, the best weapons in the game are from these enemies that you see. Like these guys, for example, holding the weapon called Peacemaker. And... I kind of just realized that, like, they are not really holding the Peacemaker. It is a little bit different weapon. I mean, but they are dropping the Peacemaker, which is the strongest weapon in the game from statistical point of view. So yeah, I used to spend like hours doing like killing things here. But for an example, like essentially, like, you have like a different enemy types in here. One of them, for example, have daggers. The other have like the axe. Yet another one have like a short sword, or like more like just a sword. These dudes have the great swords. And you have like a small chance to drop these weapons. They are not only giving you insane amount of the experience, they're also dropping like the best weapons in the game. So if you are planning to go to NG+, the best play is to essentially like spend some time on farming these guys. How did they know? That's a very good question that I cannot answer. Yeah, here you go. This skull scrapper is essentially the best dagger weapon in the game. We might look at the audio logs that we're gonna be collecting now, or like listen to the dialogues, and maybe they're gonna be actual answer why. And how they know. Let's see. We're gonna have like a mini boss fight now, and after that we're gonna have a boss fight. So I guess we're gonna find out.
I always knew you would betray us. Raise your blade.
Oh, this guy using the Peacemaker. That's actual the way how the weapon looks like. Dude, he dealing no damage whatsoever. Like, you deal insane stamina damage though. Look at that. 75% essentially.
Attacking me doesn't seem like the best idea now, does it?
A real man obeys his orders, lives by his word. But what can a traitor like you know about that?
I'm not a traitor.
Scum will always be scum. Go on. Finish what you've started.
Now we can kill the guy, and we can just spare him. Simple like that. It doesn't really have any difference if you're gonna spare him and kill him. Despite the fact, like, I think it's just you're gonna get a little bit of the experience. Shield bash him. Aha. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, wait. New tech? Yeah. This guy here on the left is bugged. Like, you cannot interact with him. Cannot kill him or anything. Never was fixed, okay. We're gonna... Actually, what about Shield Bash? Oh. Well, he's still alive. By the HP margin, whatever, let's not kill him. Hello.
He's lost his mind. All is lost.
The kid's talking about Antanas. Antanas apparently lost his mind. Humiliated enough? Yeah, we are leaving him alive. It's fine. This is like the guard technically, yeah? Even they are like terrified.
Traitor is here.
And to be honest, we can just go up.
My visions were right. Harkin
This
is
is-
a man of pride. He would defy God. He would restore. I saw him thrown into a pit, punishment for unspeakable crimes. Yet, I trusted the visions and set him free. I'm glad Providence led me to the end of this very path.
So yeah, this guy did, well, he essentially died, as you can see. Killed by some sort of weird-ass weapons. Like a very short spears. And soon everything gonna be very clear for you guys. The music becomes very Soulslike now. But yeah. Though he's immortal? Well, apparently not. Unless... He was talking about himself as the guardian of the balance, yeah? So he might be actually... Maybe like, you know, it's... He's only his human form is dead or something like that. I have no idea though, I cannot really answer this question. Okay. We are doing it. Let's go. Final boss. Look at the left hand. You see the weapons? Like, we are doing no damage. Okay, is Judge. It's Antanas, the guy that essentially was kind of hiring us. To kill the other, the big guy, the god himself. Like, the question is why he's called the judge. Like, I mean, the castle guy, the fucking, essentially fucking Gandalf type of dude, was saying that like he's the real judge. So maybe Antanas was calling himself a judge. Now we have to kill these guys. Because from the top we are being like lasered by the other guy. And essentially the more of these guys going to stay, the more HP Judge is going to receive. As you see, like, he got some of his HP back. I wonder if you can shield bash the guy. You cannot. Like, we are receiving no damage. He took the judge position? I have no idea, to be honest. I usually do not look that deep into the lore of the games. Unless I am... Yeah, like, I usually just don't. Different story with movies. Or TV shows. Or books. And he goes again to laser beam us. Whereas we have to kill these dudes. Oh, that's interesting. Our max HP was lowered because of one of the spells of his. It is the first time I see it. But yeah, the guy literally doesn't stand a chance against us. We are just way too strong. Defensively wise. So, this spell that he's using right now is lowering the max HP. Oh well, unlucky. Oh no. Ah, the game crashed. Oh no, but like, oh, killing this dude takes forever on this build. Fuck. I'm not sure if you are repeating it or I'm just gonna one-shot the boss on the glass cannon build. Alright, what we are doing, guys. There are two possibilities. We are finishing on this build, cleric build, the ultra tank build, or I'm just gonna one-shot the guy on my glass cannon build, or at least gonna attempt to. And that one is on the highest possible NG as well. What do you prefer? One shot sounds interesting. Alright. And this is, yeah, as I said, this is the on top of everything, it is the highest possible NG. So yeah, I am getting absolutely one-shotted if I'm gonna fail. There is like a spell called Shift that's well, yeah. There is like spell Shift that technically allows you to go into the Shadow Realm. And yeah, you can do like very powerful attack from there, which has insane calculations. Alright, let's go. Which a bait? Well, yeah. GG. That's your one-shot build. You guys wanted it. Or more like, the ride wanted it, okay? Still. Dex build? No. It's actually pure strength build. Strength class glass cannon build. Oh. I have insane amount of the strength in this build.
And so Harkin defied a god. He cast the rune aside and struck Antanas down using only his sword. And in the end, he cast that rune aside, restoring the forces of the world back into balance.
Not the case in our ending.
Harkin found the balance even between the power of his sword and magic, using both means to defeat all manner of Rogar lords and man-made creatures. He chose a path of efficiency, helping the ones who could help him, and slaying those who stood in his way.
In this playthrough, I have slayed the guy.
Harkin proved himself to be a warrior, not a scholar. The secrets of this world did not interest him, even when they were only an arm's reach away.
This one is about learning the language.
He chose to turn
of the
dark experiments.
Rogar, I guess.
Thanks to Harkin, Yetka was able to reunite with her family.
And yeah, this is about the girl, yeah? Yetka is the girl.
The crafter's crystal was returned to him. He went back to his dimension travels and studying the runes.
We helped the guy.
Harkin sealed the fate of both realms for many years to come. Historians of the future will forever wonder what the world could have been if Harkin's choices had been different.
And yeah. That's about it. On the top we have Tomasz Gob, among other dudes. executive producer Tomasz Gop. Like the guy like did a great job essentially. But yeah, about this build, like this build is essentially something completely different. It's like 0 defenses, 12 vitality is the base ammo. Very low armor, but 48 strength. Because of that, you have 60 damage, 600 damage of the on the sword. And then like, let's go attack something that ultimately doesn't have that much. Oh, I almost fucking died here. Let's attack something that you can see the numbers on. First, we have to kill this guy, though. But yeah, like 3k damage with the backstab. Now we are in the Shadow realm, and yeah, 6k damage with the hit. But I didn't hit the guy in any sort of the weak spot. If that would be a weak spot, it would be way higher. But yeah, I am essentially like getting one-shotted, yeah? The comparison between the builds. On the tank build, like, the guys do absolutely no damage. I mean, like, this is also the difference with, between the NGs, yeah? Because on this build, I am on the highest possible NG. The guys don't see you if you are in the Shadow Realm as well. Only bosses does see you. But yeah, like, look at the power of the build. Can you change the stats in this game? No, you cannot. I mean, you essentially can very quickly like make a new build, so it wouldn't be really needed to have such possibility. But yeah, the amount of the different builds that you can create is insane. I don't remember why exactly I ran symmetry. Why symmetry set? Is that because like I am running few things over there. The amulet of the betrayer, that one like essentially gives you the additional percentage on the damage for the fact that like it deals damage also to you in the amount of like 5 damage per hit, I think. Symmetry armor set, let's see. Boost damage of 15% when wielding any weapon with 2 hands. Alright, so that's the reason why. Why am I running symmetry set? I just like straight up damage boost. But yeah, it is working like that. Let's actually just finish the game with that cleric build, just, you know, for the sake of doing it. See like the differences that we made. Like on the normal NG, I think Judge has something around 500 HP. 5,000, sorry. Oh, I used the wrong spell, nice. How many endings does this game have? Theoretically many, realistically one. You just kill the judge and that's it. The guy is your final boss. But like on the end game screen you might have many different like potential summaries of your playthrough. Because yeah, you can make like many different choices across the game. That ass zoom, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, I literally can just face tank the guy. And I am doing that without shelter spell. This armor set that we are running is just insanely powerful. Come on, gamer. Aha. No summon this time? If you're like staying close to him, he is not going to summon for the second time. Well, get self-damaged. GG. This is, by the way, the hand of the human, or like human, let's call it earthy body of Adir, the god himself, yeah? He got defeated at some point, and his body was just lying there.
Harkin did use Adir's rune, but not as the god asked. He used it as his shield, not his weapon. Adir could not regain his former power. The world of man remained free.
Debated.
The power of magic helped Harkin defeat all manner of Rogar lords on his way to face Adir. Despite the markings on his face, he proved himself to be a compassionate man who showed mercy to the just and unjust alike. Harkin proved himself to be a warrior.
The
not a
weird-looking
scholar.
mountain? You mean
The
these
secrets of
like
this world
fingers?
did not interest him.
That
even
was
when they
the
were only an
earthy
arm's
body of
reach
Adir,
away.
not
He
really the
chose
mountain.
not to interfere with the plans of others and turned a blind eye to Antanas' dark experiments. Thanks to Harkin, Yetka was able to reunite with her family. The Crafter's crystal was returned to him. He went back to his dimensional travels and studying runes. Harkin changed the fate of humanity by leaving them without a ruling power. Historians of the future will forever wonder what could have been if Harkin's choices had been different.
Yep. Well, we officially finished the playthrough on the cleric build. And holy fuck, like, I love beating this game. It is such a nice feeling to have like a relatively short but like coherent game with decent balance, very good balance across like different builds. The replayability goes through the roof with that one. You can make so many different builds, and also like in this game you can play it through with essentially level 1 character. So you can do like level 1 challenge runs, and it is also like pretty good feeling. Like the game mechanics, like mage build, technically no, but yes, I have made myself a mage build a long time ago. Not sure if I have like any footage out of my mage build playthrough, but there is technically a way to do a mage build, and I have indeed beaten the game only with the mage build. And the scaling on that one was hilarious, because mage build essentially was at some point in the middle of the game I was literally like free-shotting bosses. But then, for example, the mage build was god awful against the elemental boss fight, the double brothers thingy that we faced before the final boss. And also the final boss of the game have apparently quite the resistances against the magic I have been using. Like, essentially, magic in this game is kind of, let's call it, supportive type of stuff, like supportive abilities. But yeah, I have managed to do no pew pew spell. No spell, although there is pew pew. There is a tool that I haven't been using across my playthrough. Let me jump on the big powerful one-shot build. Oh, black screen. Oh, that's unfortunate. Screen was so dark for some reason. The fuck is going on with that? Like a bug with the location, I guess. So, essentially, you have the magic gauntlet, which is a tool that you can use. That you can like put the different runes in the slot, and because of that, you can like shoot, for example, projectiles like this. You can shoot many different projectiles, like for example, blast. That is a shotgun. You have also like a kind of grenade launcher. And if you're gonna put like a different runes on this weapon, you're gonna receive the different effects. So like for example, we are going to the crafter, and we take like for example explosive, and let's assume like we're gonna do it like that. Explosive on the poison, fire on the projectile, and on the blast let's go with magic. Let me pop mana regeneration stuff, and now like as you see, the gauntlet is green, so we can shoot, and it's gonna like explode with the kind of, well, the poison bomb. If you're gonna walk into it, I mean if the enemy is gonna walk into it, they're gonna start like receiving the damage, the poison damage. On the projectile we got fire, so yeah, I guess I auto-targeted someone below. Let's go up. It just shots the fire projectile, and on the blast we got the magic. It's just like a magic blast. It's just probably like a shotgun kind of ability that deals magic damage, and that's it. But yeah, gauntlet is very good with poison essentially, because it's like damage over time type of shit. Very good if you put like a poison on the, for example, projectile. Like I guess like the fire rune is going to cause the thingy to deal also the burning effect. So you probably can do the combo, like you can use the you can use the explosive type of ability, which is like the let's call it the grenade launcher, yeah. So you can probably just like drop the poison like that, which is gonna be dealing the damage over time, and then you can swap to the projectile and also like cause someone to deal the to receive the burning damage. But yeah, like this game is just insane when it comes to the build variety. You can do so much different stuff, and all of it is actually fucking viable, which is just, it is amazing. Like as I said, in my opinion, this game just so incredibly do not deserve the amount of shit it receives. If anything, it's supposed to really be prized for its skill ceiling and the variety that you have access to across the many different playthroughs. You can just come back to this game over and over across many years, and the game gonna play differently because of the different weapons that you are using, different stats that you have chosen, like your different attributes, different spells. You can like combo things in many different ways, which ultimately gonna give you the outcome of very good build. Usually it's in the vast majority of the case, no matter what type of build like you're gonna do, it's gonna end up being fucking viable. It's beautiful. It is so much fun. Yeah, like ultimately Lords of the Fallen, in my opinion, worth playing. And yeah, very good game. personally, legitimately my favorite Soulslike because of its replayability. Very shame that even when there are gonna be Lords of the Fallen 2, you cannot really count on continuation. What's now? I'm going to have a guest, and because of that, we're gonna be finishing. Normally, I had the plan to play some Dark Souls, but tomorrow, Return to Drangleic event starts, which means that we create a new character, and we are going through the game with many other people who are gonna be doing the same. And we're gonna interact with essentially the PvP mechanics of the game while going through the game. Return to Drangleic 2022. Yeah, from the 16th through January 30. So yeah. Question about Dark Souls 3, go on. But like, if that's like PvP or meta related, then I have very shallow knowledge. As I am just like, well, the fuck? Not that into the game. Running attack is generally not viable in that game because they nerfed it to the oblivion. Running attacks were fucking amazing. Running attacks were fucking fantastic in Dark Souls 3, especially with the washing pole. But they started like nerfing the frame data. Like you had like a way faster running attack on the greatswords, for an example, and they slowed it down. It's weird. Like they essentially From Software wanted the running attacks to not be viable in Dark Souls 3. It was like their sole purpose, like across many different like patches, that too slow. I guess like too slow is the good answer. Too slow and have like too much of kind of, let's call it like you can foresee the running attack from the mile because it has like a lot of the startup animation cues, both visual and sound based cues, which yeah, it's probably the reason why, like for example, it's not the case in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2 many attacks are relatively fast, don't have that much of the distinguished like a visual and sound cues. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, you just kind of, you know, you can see from the mile that someone is doing the running attack. There is usually a lot of kind of pre-running attack animations that directly indicates that the enemy is going to do the running attack on you. That's why it's kind of shit. Like the best running attacks in the game are probably, I don't know, like PKCS maybe. Ah, right. Thank you a lot for reminding. Both roll attacks and running attacks do not have the hyper armor. That's another thing. And hyper armor in such a fast game like that one is quite important on the heavier weapons, yeah? So essentially, if someone is doing running attack on you, and you're just gonna R1 and you have enough poise to go through the running attack. Let's assume the situation that there is a greatsword player that doing the running attack on you, and you have greatsword as well. If you're gonna stand still and you have, well, this actually example is shit. not gonna lie. But like, okay, let's make it differently. So let's assume like the situation that someone has PKCS and doing the running attack on you, and you have the greatsword. It is like free trade for you because he's gonna do the running attack with his PKCS. He's gonna hit you, but he's gonna hyper poise through his attack and gonna hit him twice with your greatsword. That overall gonna do more damage anyway, only on one hit. Plus, after that, you essentially can fuck up the guy with the another R1 because yet again you are going to have priority even over the PKCS because of the poise. Shit is Souls gamer, trust me. You mean Halo? Yeah, I don't like this Souls game as well. Fuck Halo. Shitty Souls-like. I mean, love. You are fucking shit, what? Fuck off, boss. I disagree. But Soulslike goes to what? Come on. Salt and Sanctuary? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. I mean, you have full right to be delusional. The best Souls-like is obviously Siberia too. Is there a game called VVVVVV? Don't ask. As far as I understand, like, it probably indicates the, you know, the spikes. Salt and Sanctuary 2 when? Actually close enough. It's gonna be called differently though. Salt and Sanctuary Sacrifice. Yeah, that's gonna be like spiritual continuation from the same studio. Salt and Sanctuary coming soon. Soon, you see? They say it's coming soon. The funny enough, this shit gonna have a multiplayer. Yeah, I know, boss. We're gonna be playing it. It's just that, like, you know, the question is when it's gonna be released. Like, the biggest sad, like, Elex 2 release date. Look when Elex is releasing. Like, this is so bad. Why? Why? Why not a month or 2 months later? So, like, I can, you know, grind on Elden Ring, all the viewers and stuff. Who cares about Elex? I do care about Elex. I really want to play this game. And then they release it like literally like 4 days after Elden Ring. Like, it is disgusting. It is so bad. Old one had a shitty online. The old one had only co-op. It didn't have PvP, Timmy. I think. Unless there was like possibility to duel the players. I have no idea. But I think like it had co-op and that's it. It didn't have actually like invasion system or anything like that. Local co-op only? I see. Oh well. I think there was a way on PlayStation 4 at least to make this local co-op into online co-op somehow. But like one of the players had the insane latency. I mean, depending on the location of the other player, but yeah. Share play on PlayStation 4, yeah. It was shitty, yes. I remember like Raw Parkour, the guy, yeah. I remember the situation at some point, like we were sitting at the Ventrilo together, and I had to go to the kitchen or something like that, because like I was cooking myself something, and I told the guy to share play with me and entertain the stream because he was on the Ventrilo with me, and like, you know, through the share play he could like essentially control my character, yeah. And he was playing on my save file and like entertaining my stream when I was away. Like share play was cool, it's just that it had like a it was like technically quite bad overall, yeah. I remember like I asked the guy why he's playing so badly because he was playing terribly on my save file, and then like he told me that he has huge latency. I'm like, oh shit! So I like jumped on his like to check out like how bad it is, and the latency was humongous. That's actually the delay was like easily something like a quarter of the second. So yeah, I'm like, holy fuck. It was like a P2P connection though, I'm pretty sure. So like the latency like was scaling with the distance, yeah. So like I think if someone from the Germany, if someone from the Germany or Poland would connect with me through the share play, then the problem wouldn't be there, but yeah. You played Genshin Impact a couple times over remote play in like 160p. That's a good thing that you know the game, because at that quality you just literally cannot see shit. Gotta grind the daily login stuff, obviously. Obviously. Kept disconnected mid-dungeon, fantastic. It's 10 out of 10. My YouTube channel, the second one, the cringe archive, like dying out sadly. It had like a very good, like, people were watching a lot of the Chronicles of Myrtana playthrough, and since the hype goes down, like less people watch this playthrough and not watching the new stuff that much. Saj. So 100% pain. I mean, like, playing through remote stuff is pain on its own, even, like, you know. Some people don't bother, but, like, I kind of don't... I am very impressed about the fact, like, some people just don't see the latency whatsoever. Or, like, you have some people that, like, looking at 60 Hz monitor and then on 144 monitor, they're like, I don't see the difference. Like, what you mean you don't see the difference? What the fuck? Like, I don't see the difference. It's looking the same. Like, bro, how? But yeah, this is like... They must have a IRL, like... Yeah, there is must be... I wonder, like, it is something of... It is like something related, you know, to the way how, like, the brain is processing, like, the smoothness of the screen, or perhaps, like... Because, you know, you feel the higher refresh rate usually, yeah? But in case of the jump from 60 to 144, you can literally see it. You can see easily. Like how smooth the picture is in the comparison. At least in my case. But there are like people that just, they don't see it. They are like, you know, and like the question is that a good thing? Or is that actually a bad thing? Because it depends per case. If you are like, let's say, like competitive player, then probably it's not the best thing. But if you are like a casual gamer, then like if you don't see the difference, then you don't like, you do not have incentive to spend money on very expensive high refresh rate screens. Instead, you're okay with 60. But yeah. Wild. That's what I'm going to say. Wild. But yeah, Dark Souls, not Dark Souls, Lords of the Fallen was a nice playthrough. I wonder what's next. Like we're gonna play through. I'm gonna participate in the Return to the Drangleic event tomorrow, and then what? I guess I'm gonna be playing Dark Souls 2 for like at least few days. And then we can potentially, I guess I'm just gonna take like short break from streaming. I'm gonna do a YouTube videos, and it might like take me like all the time up to the Elden Ring release. If not, like we probably would need a game that I could beat relatively fast. But what would that be? I have no idea. No clue. Well, we're gonna figure it out, I guess. For now, though, I am going to finish. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And see you tomorrow. We're gonna play some Dark Souls 2. Gonna participate in the event. It's gonna be fun. Probably. So yeah, thanks a lot. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.